In the news this evening, the convictions in the sphere of the murder of Bitala Madjoulba in Togo. Last night, 5 soldiers received sentences ranging from 5 to 20 years in prison. Clarification, in a moment. The decision came late. Yesterday evening, Togolese justice sentenced 5 soldiers, including a general, to prison terms of 5 to 20 years. All were found guilty in the case of the murder of Colonel Bitala Madjoulba, found dead in his office the day after the inauguration of the president in May 2020. More details with our correspondent Alame Caroline Chauvet.
We had to wait until around 10 p.m. Tuesday evening to know the verdict in the trial of the assassination of Colonel Madjoulba, who died in May 2020 and who is the brother of the current Minister of Interior of Togo. It was after more than 2 weeks of hearing in the new military court in Lomé that General Kadanga, former chief of staff, was sentenced to 20 years in prison. This is the heaviest sentence among the 7 military defendants, 2 of whom were acquitted. Chief Corporal Songwin, Madjoulba's driver, was sentenced to 15 years in prison and was named co-perpetrator of the assassination. The 5 accused, stripped of their military status, jointly owe 1 billion CFA francs to the Togolese state. The trial was eventful, the results of the investigation difficult to analyze. The accused say they are not guilty, and General Kadanga even places the blame for the assassination on other high-ranking officers. It must be said that the assassination took place a few hours after the inauguration of the head of state Faure Gnassingbé.
Who really was Madjoulba Bitala, the colonel found dead on that fateful Monday of May 2020? His disappearance shook the entire Togolese military body on that fateful Monday, 4th of May, 2020. That day, Colonel Madjoulba Bitala was found dead in his office, stabbed in the neck, and bathing in his own blood. The circumstances of his death have now been clarified by the Togolese justice system, as we all heard in the news. In his late 50s, Lieutenant Colonel Madjoulba Bitala was a native of Chichoa, Kara. Graduated from the Cameroonian War School in 2013, he led several international peace missions, such as in 2009 when at the head of the Togolese contingent, he led the UN mission in the Central African Republic and Chad. Before his sudden disappearance, the officer was known for his closeness to ex-General Félix Abelo Kadanga, Chief of General Staff of the Togolese Armed Forces, FAT, and now sentenced for his murder. Madjoulba Bitala was the head of the 1st Rapid Intervention Battalion, BIR, in the region of the South, which covers the Maritime and Plateau regions. With 504 elements, this battalion set up in 2014 had the mission of providing local security to populations in the southern region in a sub-regional context marked by terrorist attacks. Before his appointment at the head of this battalion, Colonel Madjoulba Bitala was acting commander of the Peacekeeping Operations Training Center, CEOMP. And this is the end of the news from Togo. Stay tuned for more news from Togo. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care.